Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, envies of all ages, Level Up for Charity is proud to bring to you its Dude or Democracy Wednesday night host of the week. Everybody, it's me, it's DTD, Dylan.
Ironic that I get the funny number on my B-Day.
Dude. That is so actually hilarious. That music, first off, I am going to post something later tonight in the Discord, but for those of you that are here, Asgol, Luke, welcome. Everybody, let's wish Music a happy... How old are you, Music? 22? 23 years old? A 23-year-old birthday. You know, the young man in the chat right now. Let's give it up for Music. Woo! 23, yeah, that's what I said, 23. Just flip those numbers around. I'm calling you young, Music. I'm giving you an out. You might want to take it. I am flipping it around for you, specifically you, Music. When Jordan gets back here and gets so many old man things being called at you. One moment, let me get a little bit of soothing background music while we talk before I start the game. Here we go. By the way, the space-time continuum is messed up on my end? What's up? Very desynced. Hold on 1 minute then, let me see something. Checking now. How about this? Did that fix anything, or is it still very desynced? It's good now? Okay, so my audio machine over here, my Focusrite, if I wake up my computer from sleep, which is what I did for the stream, actually, Jordan did suggest this model to me, so I actually can blame Jordan, but whenever I wake my computer up from sleep mode, it tends to just, like, desync or flub up a little bit, so... Thanks, Jordan. By the way, I'd like to introduce you guys all, life update, I'd like to introduce you all to my gay son, right here. My gay son, he is new to the plushy family over there. Went to the Indiana State Fair and won gay son there. So I call him Gayson or Gay Son because look at his rainbowness. He is just so wonderfully bisexual. Many other parts of the queer spectrum. He is my gay son. He is not in pain. Well, I mean, he does look like he's about $14 worth of plastics, or of felt, so... Actually, let me see. From Toyworks. Is a trademark of Toy Factory LLC. Oh, he's from San Antonio, so he may be in pain. Contains polyester fibers. Safely tested for all ages. Recommended for ages 3 and older. Ooh, Oh my god, there's French. Some of his material came from France. You could have went to school with him, Dax. You could have went to school with Gay Son. My gay son. Anyway, everybody, welcome here tonight to the stream. We are going to be doing some more Chapter 3 Raincoding here tonight, and I will be saying, I may be a hot take, might be a hot take, but depending on how strong this chapter either sticks to the landing, narratively and character-wise, or depending on how much this chapter absolutely screws the pooch with the landing, might put this Master Detective Agency Raincode, might land it either number 2 or number 1 in my current favorite Spike Chunsoft or Spike Chunsoft adjacent games list. V3 is number 1 right now, but I have been enjoying so much of the narrative, of the style, of the characters of Raincode that it's really, really moving up on my list. So, depending on how the rest of this adventure goes, it truly might be, it might pass. It's already passed, I think, Danganronpa 1. It's definitely past Dangan 1. It's hard to be lower than Ultra Despair Girls. Yeah, it's there. It is up in the upper realms of my favorites. So I'm thinking this might be the goated video game. It might be super good. And then once I beat Balatro, which I swear I'm this close to doing, I will be playing 100 Lines. Yeah, no, me too. That's I don't want to spoil anything for myself. This seems like a game that's like that. Dylan needs to play the Uchikoshi games. What are in that family of games, Dax? Is that like No, I mean, Asgul, I do want to play it. Oh, okay. So Zero Escape, I like. I've played the first Zero Escape. I like Zero Escape. I've not played the other ones. This, I think, is... This is probably above... Well, That's a tricky one. I'd really have to put it out on like a list to kind of see where I would put it, because I really do like the first Zero Escape. As for Somnium Files, that one I played the first or the first part of the first of AI Somnium Files, and I just forgot it existed and forgot to finish it. So I do need to go back and play that. You know what? Actually, let me do something quirky before I start. Before I start this. Let's see. Can I do this in a way that looks good? Yes. No. That's absolutely. So let me do this for you guys. Is it this button I want to click? Hold on. Let me do studio mode so I don't. Yeah, here we go. So this right here. Just gonna do this rather real quick. So currently, I am on Balatro. That is currently the game I am currently playing. Hello, Typh. So $100 line. So, hello, Zatsu. That is really ass cover art for 100 line. That does look really weird. Anyway, so I am trying to path out my video game journey for the rest of the year. Yeah, backlog. So, yeah, let me think about how I want to do this, because I've got I'm just gonna use this as a catch-all for everything. And then... what's the game I'm looking for? I'll just use Omega Ruby for that. So right now, currently, my yeah, so contracts will be like a time, like it will be like a whatchamacallit, it will be a like 2 to 3 months. So I will have time to play those games in contracts, but let me explain what this list is. So this is my current off-stream. So that's why I'm wondering about. So actually, yeah. So this top row is my off-stream. This middle row is my unsure if it's on or off-stream, and then my bottom row here is going to be on-stream. Oh man, you're gonna love Resident Evil D. I look at the Deadly Silence as like similar to Super Mario 64. Like it on the DS. It's not like a perfect one-to-one. It's not a perfect game, but it is fun. It is very good, and I do like it a lot. But anyway. So, I didn't join the Stadium draft in truthfulness because so, for the Stadium draft, I'm going to abstain from the Stadium draft this time around because I think I might have more commitments coming up than I don't want to be the kind of guy dragging feet. I have some commitments coming up that might take me a little bit of time, and I've already committed to something else that may take up some time. The Raincode contract season is coming up, so I'd like to do a Pokemon Stadium Draft League in the future, but just right now, it's just not the time for me. I just don't want to commit to it and then be a flake. So, but anyway. Explaining this list before I start playing the game. So right now, I'm playing Balatro. Off-stream. That's my off-stream game. Actually, let me get... Okay, well... There we go. I said I keep saying agency all the time. All right. So, I'm currently playing Balatro off stream. Yeah, no, I keep saying agency. I don't know why. It just pops up to my mind like that. Anyway. 100 line is my next off-stream thing currently. Is my plan. Following that, I am planning on replaying the entire mainline Resident Evil series. Which I am kind of terrified for. Because some of those games are fun. A lot of them are brilliant. And Resident Evil 6 exists. So, yeah, that will be a thing. And then Omega Ruby here. I started it, and I'm going to get back to it, but this right here is something I've been doing on and off. I am going for a 100% living national dex in... I already have a living dex of the entire Alola dex in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon. I'm aiming to complete the national living dex in Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, X and Y. I just haven't given it as much time as I really should. That's why I'm kind of putting it like at the end here, so after I finish these other things, I can kind of do. Luke, the only thing I might actually need to ask your help for if you are ever in the area, I only have one 3DS, and I can't get the trade evolutions of Gen 6 without somebody else with the 3DS. So if you're ever in the area, I may ask if you would be willing to be a trade partner. Because that is the only... Right now, I can 100% complete a Living Dex in Gen 6, except for the trade evolutions in Gen 6. I can do everything else. That's just the one I can't do. Or it's like Spritzy, Spritzy, and whatever the other trade exclusive is. I may take you up on that type. That may actually help, although I can get a lot of stuff. So, thankfully, because of my fun little collection of distribution cards, there are a lot of hard-to-get Pokemon that I have available a little bit easier. So, from Gens 3, 4, and 5. So, I'm not too worried, but I still may take you up on that if I find myself stuck. I appreciate that offer. But now, Asgol, are you still here? Asgol, I want to ask your opinion on something. If Asgol is still here, because he's the one that has been recommending Sola Torobo to me, and I want to ask. So, Asgol, right now I have it in the middle here. Should I move? Because everything up here on the top, this is stuff that I'm playing off-stream. This is my personal off-stream stuff, which I get through a lot faster because I play games more than once a week. Down here is my stream schedule. Also, of course, cannot forget Mr. Bones. I did make that commitment. So, here's what I am offering, and I want to know which you would prefer. Pretty much, do you think that, Sola Torobo, do you think I should do that after 100 Line and before Resident Evil off-stream? Or should I do it after Earthbound on-stream? Note, it would take a while. No, I am doing Raincode today. I'm just doing this before I start. I'm talking about, like, my backlog of games that I'm aiming for. So, yeah, so, Pat, everything up here on top is what I'm playing offline right now. I'm currently trying to 100% Balatro. Then I'm going to play the 100 Line Academy off-stream. Then I'm going to replay the entire Resident Evil franchise. Then, this Omega Ruby is a stand-in for me completing the National Dex, a living National Dex in Gen 6. Of which I am already about 40% of the way through. 40 or 50% of the way through. And it's probably one of the harder gens to get a National Dex in because it's the last one, you know, with the full National Dex. Yeah, so it's like, I mostly want it so I can get the Shiny Charm and whatnot, but, you know. So, this is what I am thinking then. Raincode for stream. Earthbound will be after that. Sola Torobo, actually. I just misspelled that so bad. Alright, 18 hours. That's not a super long game, actually. It's not super long. Earthbound's about 27 and a half hours. With 32, but so, again, because I'm on stream, these will take a little bit longer. So, they're not too far apart from each other, all things considered. Yeah, Go is kind of a fascinating part of Pokemon preservation history. Okay, so chat. Here's my question about this order of games. And I want you guys to just throw these out there for me, alright? 100% your id, the first thing that comes to your mind. What other games should I put into my backlog for off-stream or on-stream play? Chat, give me some of the games that you think I should play. Thank you for allowing me to replay. Put that right there for the moment. Anything that you guys think I should escape. Okay, escape. Enjoy. Either. Dax, this is you to just throw anything at me so I can consider it. Knights would be a fun one. Wow, it's amazing how putting Knights in did not give me any. There we go. I like how I had to throw a couple of things in there. Yeah. This one. Again, I'm just putting stuff on here to consider. I'm not committing to anything here in the middle, but I am going to commit to the stuff on the top and the bottom. May I consider Asgul. So, I have had a friend who has been, like, constantly been trying to get me to play Freedom Planet. And I'll be honest, I am very close to doing it. Okay, something that I am going to have on stream as well. Frank and I do our Fadian games together. We've done Only Up, we've done Chained Together. Peak is like the next step in that, so he and I are going to do that at some point. That's just kind of a floating game that will happen as like a one-off. Yeah, Pat, you know, I think I'm gonna forget about that one. I think I'm gonna maybe just miss that in the chat. I might replay Catherine. Get to work. I have never heard of this, but I will throw it on here just in case. Fine, it'll go in the middle. It'll go in the middle, Dax. But if I play that, I may be, you know what? You can give me that for contracts. If you get me in contracts. So. What up, streaming sense? Well, it is August. We do have a charity event that we will be announcing and coming up soon. So, I will pitch that to the crew. That may be an incentive that I do give. That may be something. It'll probably be a lower one, so it'll be attainable. That may be something I'll do. So Pat says, Dylan, have I played a Fire Emblem game? Yes, but with asterisks. I have a complicated relationship with, I have had a complex relationship with Fire Emblem, because Awakening is the only Fire Emblem game I have played all the way through and 100%ed. Now, that being said, I like to think, I mean, I'm well, almost 100%. Like, 100% within reason. Like, I beat the hardest modes and did most of the side quests. I never did, like, I would say probably about 90% then, because, like, I didn't, like, get every collectible or see every children combination path. But I did, like, pretty much I did, the hardest possible Nuzlocke on it. And by Nuzlocke, I mean, like, not Nuzlocke, but, like, hardcore mode, Deathless Run, and beat it. And saw most Iron Man. Yeah, I think that might be the phrase you use. I guess that's the way you phrase it. But it was where I beat the entire game with on the hardest difficulty without losing a unit. I did that for Awakening. It was just a challenge I felt like doing at the time. It wasn't that hard, really. Like, it didn't take me all that much time. And because I had it on physical DS, I could do it, you know, on the commute at work. You know, it didn't eat up, like, a ton of my time. That being said, no, so that's what I'm saying. Well, no, okay. It's the only one I've beaten, because I have played Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I just never completed those. See, Fates is one I want to play at some point. Because, like, I hear a lot of negatives about it, but I've always really loved a lot of the characters and designs. Oh, was that the entire soundtrack? Oh, shit. Alright, we'll do just slightly more before we start. But anyway. I've never beaten Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. And here's kind of what I'm going for. I want to play another Fire Emblem game. I want to play another Fire Emblem game, and I want to play one that's got a good story and is very and is challenging. I'm looking for a challenge, because I never say that I'm God's gift to gaming or anything like that. You know, I'm not like Jordan. I'm not like music. You know, I don't think I'm I'm the greatest ever at video games, but I do think I do have a pretty good mind for strategy and games like Fire Emblem, and games like 100 Line. So I would love to experience a game that gives me challenge. Genealogy. I will throw Conquest on here because I am curious. Which one is which? Sacred Stones. Path of Radiance. Echoes. Fire Emblem Gilmore Girls. Which one is Genealogy? Can someone point out which one's Genealogy for me? Right here? Alright. Oh, the bottom right. Okay. No, wait, what? It's not either of these? Oh, okay, so it's not this one. There we go. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Hold on. Where's, I'll throw Path of Radiance on here as well. And... yeah, I'll stick to this for now. I'm trying to think. Oh! Something else I want to replay at some point. Why is it escaping my mind? Don't make the same mistake as music and play. You know what? Hold on. Where is it? Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna play Binding Blade. You guys are telling me no. Okay. Wait, how is it evil? Like, what's so bad about it? Music, if you're still in chat, why... what makes it bad? Oh, so it's an unfun hard game. Okay, okay. That makes more sense. It's via... okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, chat, you know what? Chat, I'm gonna manifest something here. What is the Sonic the Hedgehog game that I should play because I have never played most... I'm always so critical of Sonic. I'm always so critical of Sonic. What is the Sonic game I need to play? Adventure 1. Look, okay, so I have played Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. Those are the only Sonic games I have played. I've never beat Sonic Adventure 1. But Sonic Adventure 2 is the GOAT, so... So what non-Sonic Adventure game should I play? Alright. Mean Bean Machine. That's gonna give me my entire perspective on the Sonic universe. On the Sonic franchise. basing it all on Mean Bean Machine. All right. There we go, and then I'll throw Mania. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay, now I remember. There we go. That's a game I was wanting to replay. One of my favorite RPGs of all time. And then Mother 3 after Earthbound. Yeah, no, that. Weird Sonic collab? What? And let me think of one more game I want to replay. One more. What do I have in my library? Let's see. What do I have in my library that I would like to play again? Oh! How could I forget? Chat, how could I forget? Where's the collection? Alright. Fuck it, I am gonna use... I'm gonna use... actually... collection. So you know what, I'm gonna use this, the investigation collection. I'm gonna use that to represent the investigation games and Apollo Justice Trilogy. Yes, Dax. You never have to ask. You can always DM me Dylan Core things to see what my reaction will be. I will 100%. But yeah, you know what? This looks like a very good list of potential games for me to play. The only things that are locked in... Have I played Great Ace Attorney? That will be mixed in with that. Great Ace Attorney, Investigations... Because, I'll be honest, I've played way too... Because I've played way too much of the original trilogy. Like, I've played that several times over. I've only played almost everything else, like, once. Except Apollo Justice, which was my first one. So, like, the investigation games, I need to replay. Great Ace Attorney, I need to replay. Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice. I need to play... Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You know what? Mean Bean Machine will obviously be there. I will play it, but for the actual, like, I need to play. There we go. This will remind me that I need to play that game because I forget it exists. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Chat, this is the character that Dax has said is Dylan Core. Not gonna lie, I think I may have had those pants at one point. Straight up. So, yeah, no, this is so gender. This is so me. McBurn! Oh, that's a great name. McBurn is such a great name. This guy is like a scene kid that's too cool for scene kids. I dig it. I dig it. Anyway. This right here. Will be posted in Dude or Dare to give me incentive to play these games in the thing. Now, reminder, everything on the top row is guaranteed. Everything for off stream. Everything on the bottom row is guaranteed for on stream. And then everything else above that in the middle, it could be either way. So, yeah, no, this is a great... I love Topsters 3, the best. Topsters 3 is the best for organizing thoughts like that. Anyway, speaking of organizing thoughts, it is time, chats. Now that we are about half an hour into the stream with my silly stuff, it is time for some... Where the hell did my controller go? Raincode! Yeah! Boom, 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 boom. Oh, where is my game capture? There it is. Yeah! Catch you later, Pat. Thank you for popping by. See, it's funny, chat. In the Dude or Dare channel on the Discord, people will see that list, and with no context, I wonder what they're gonna think I was ranking. I wonder what they possibly think I was, like, doing. I genuinely wonder what people are gonna think. All right. I should have, but I needed to seriously remember to play Tyrion. Balatro #1, baby. I swear I hate Balatro. I swear I hate Balatro. No matter how much I play it, I swear. I have a Buki. Yeah. So last time, everybody, terrorism. Oh, shit. Where'd my camera go? There I am. Hello. I was like, hey, where did I go? All right. Anyway, last time on, Master Detective Archives Raincode.
The flat girl and the sheltered skank are both plotting to kill you. If that were to happen, I'd solve the case in a jiffy.
I doubt that's gonna happen.
Okay. Yeah, so terrorism. Yeah. That happened. Let's see. We are not terrorists. Well, let's see if we can clear our names.
Yuma! Fubuki! Thanks for waiting!
Oh, hey, Karumi.
Kurumi! I'm glad you're okay. We just got here ourselves. How was your investigation at the hideout? Did everything go okay?
Yeah, I hate it when that happens in the country I live in, which happens daily,
Yeah,
but
it went great.
won't go into that.
Looks like you took care of the bombs on your end. By the way, you don't need to hold hands anymore.
Okay, she is so jealous. I love it.
I told you, it's for the investigation.
I know, I'm just teasing. Teasing my master is worthy of a vicious boon kill.
So did you find anything out?
Well, one moment, I have to respond to a message here. Alright.
The peacekeepers were scouring the hideout, but no one was inside the building itself. It was easy to sneak in, but I didn't find any documents or evidence. Maybe all the important stuff is inside that safe.
Oh, the one that looks really sturdy?
Going to...
I was unable to open it, but I couldn't come back empty-handed.
Alright, so let's see.
So I copied the security camera footage.
Okay. Karumi, you are super good at what you do.
It's the video from the emergency stairs. I saw you in the footage, so I grabbed it just in case.
That's great, Karumi. I wanted to check that footage anyway.
No problem. Informants are all about give and take. Then how about I take your life?
Shinigami, why are you such a hater?
Let's check the video right now. I'll borrow a device from the front desk.
Alright guys, let's see what terrorists happened. Let's see what happened.
The only person in the video is Yuma.
I went to the roof following Shachi. The peacekeepers were blocking the indoor stairs, so I used the emergency stairs on the outside.
Minigami got her.
But halfway up, I heard a gunshot, so I ran up the stairs. That's when I saw Shachi's body.
I fast-forwarded to the relevant footage, but it doesn't seem like anyone else used the emergency stairs.
There was one gunshot, and only Shachi was on the roof. He was even holding the murder weapon. Perhaps it is best to consider it a suicide.
No one but Yuma is shown, okay.
So you think Shachi was chased by the peacekeepers, thought the revolution had failed, and took his own life?
I disagree. I mean, I thought that in the beginning, but something seems off.
Off? How so?
To start, was Shachi really being chased by the peacekeepers? If he was fleeing them, he could have taken the emergency stairs. The peacekeepers weren't near the emergency stairs, so it was a safe way out.
Maybe he heard your footsteps coming up and mistook you for them.
Even so, killing himself before confirming it was a peacekeeper seems too rash.
I've got
Besides,
ideas.
I only started up the stairs shortly after Shachi ran to the rooftop.
The left-handed gun, or the offhanded gun,
There was still time to
is
flee
still
before he heard
in
my
my head.
footsteps.
I see.
I see.
So there had to be another reason he stayed on the roof. But what could it be?
That's the problem, yeah.
One of them is just pretending to think.
Shinigami, you are very funny.
Oh, right. This is a bit off topic, but I got some information about the flood in Marnomon district. There was a wireless bug inside the Resistance hideout, and I heard the peacekeepers talking on it. The flooding was due to the Ombre Electric Power Plant.
Ombre Electric Power Plant?
Ombre Electric Power
Connie
Plant.
Ward's hydroelectric power plant that harnesses falling rain. They say it's a clean, green energy source. It gathers rainwater throughout the city and drains it to the power plant.
And the power plant was also...
Yep, made by Amaterasu.
Who could have guessed an Amaterasu power plant would be a problem right now?
Yeah.
Mysterious suicide, bomb threat, and flooding. If it's all just coincidence, then this place is cursed. Well, to be fair, you're the one who's cursed, Master.
I don't think it's a coincidence. There must be some kind of connection. An Amaterasu power plant. I want to investigate it, but it probably isn't safe.
Yeah.
But it could be related, right? Then we have to go.
Yes, let's. An exciting adventure awaits us.
That's right, Fubuki. Finding the truth itself is an adventure. Yuma, if you hesitate, the truth will get away from you. Then again, I'm just repeating what my grandpa said.
It's getting really hard to say no now.
Girls bat their eyes, and Master is suddenly helpless.
That's not it. Despite the danger, we have to go. We can't let the Peacekeepers pursue us forever. All right, let's go to the power plant.
Yes, let us all join together and solve this case.
Yup, let's go. Time to head to Marnamon District.
Let's not do anything reckless.
You know, I would dress in any of the 3 fits that these people are wearing. All 3 of these fits are peak.
I found you, you vile criminals!
Bros. Bros. Oh, I missed. I missed. Whoops, I was not paying attention. Whoops.
I found you, you vile criminals!
Oh no, they're doing synchronized dances. Yeah.
Stop resisting!
Oh, I missed that one.
Fubuki! Time!
Oh, does it just rewind to the one? Oh, it does. Okay. Oh,
You criminals!
I like how that guy just cross-bodied the wall.
Wait! What? That's enough!
Behind us?
There they are! You have nowhere to run. Give yourself up.
This is bad. Look!
Right!
Truck-kun!
Let's go!
Damn it! They got away!
What happened? This isn't just a flood. It's all underwater.
It looks
Wow.
like those slums we left. What was that place called? Doya District? I know I have made the same mistake in the past, but did everyone in the city leave their water running?
Fubuki, you're so funny.
I think she was serious.
From what I can tell, there aren't any peacekeepers around here.
I'm sure they prioritize eliminating the resistance. over
You know,
rescuing
Yuma's busy
citizens.
right here, so you could clean Yuma's litter. That makes sense.
But now's our chance to see the power plant if you want.
The power plant is up ahead, right? How do we get there?
Hey, I see a boat over there.
Maybe someone used it to evacuate. Let's borrow it.
Appropriation.
I've never been on a boat before.
All right,
So
there's a gab.
excited.
There's a gab.
Is...
Hey,
Yeah.
Where's the gab? Oh, somewhere on the boat. Okay. Do I get to drive the boat around?
Master, you
Loading!
Time for the tutorial. This might be a little tough for you, Master.
Boating, boating, boating. Okay.
Oh! That's right.
That is amazing! Yuma, you know how to pilot a boat? I'm surprised too! You're amazing, Yuma!
I mean, it's not really hard. Oh, this boat controls like ass. This is not good
It's
boat
pretty
controls.
much sunk. Are there sharks and whales in here?
It's not the ocean, so I doubt it. Oh!
Gotcha! I suppose.
And crashed a blimp. Oh my god, these... Chat, I don't know how to explain to you how these boat controls feel. They are like trying to be tank controls, but not
Watch out!
enough.
You'll crash!
Wait a minute.
What was that?
It looked like a big safe. There's a bunch of other stuff drifting by, like desks and chairs. I'm sure it flowed out from the flooded buildings. I am embarrassed to sound so naive, but a safe is a box where you store valuables, right? If so, is it safe for something so precious to be floating around here? It should be fine. Airtight safes float because of the air inside.
Oh, really? If nothing else, informants sure know their trivia.
It'd be terrible if we crashed into it. Be careful, Yuma.
That's safe. I think I saw it somewhere.
The security function makes it the best safe there is. Nowadays, even the bank and other important facilities use it in the commercial area of Marunimon District. It's made by trusty old Amaterasu Corp, after all.
That's right. It's the same as the one at the hideout. It's supposed to be widely used in Marunimon District. Something about this bothers me.
Huh.
We better avoid bumping into the stuff drifting by. Otherwise, we might capsize.
By the way,
We have no idea if this boat is sturdy or not.
call it out, guys, if I'm gonna miss the, oh, is that it right there? Is that it? How do I get that? Oh, this controls like garbage. There we go. Okay, we got it, guys.
For now,
Yes.
that must be the power plant. All right, let's get going.
Yeah, no, I was like, man, we get to boat, awesome. The controls are just like so
There
bad.
doesn't appear to be anyone here. Maybe all the workers evacuated.
There wasn't a blackout, so the building should still be functioning.
This place is working hard, even while flooded. I should follow its example and keep working hard too.
Hey, I think we can go in through there.
You guys are
Please
correct.
don't go alone. It's dangerous.
It's alright, no one's here. Let's hurry and check this place out.
She is a rather good informant. She deserves respect for putting her life on the line for the sake of intel.
I doubt I could be so bold.
Looks like a regular office. Maybe they do administrative stuff here. Well, there's some tea half gone on the table. People must have left in a hurry.
Let's check out this room. We might find out what happened here.
Investigation time.
You can do it, Master!
Yuma, take a look at this document.
Emergency notice to all power plant employees.
According to this, 2 accidents occurred near the power plant.
2 accidents?
Yeah. In the first one, the drainage channel that brings in rainwater to Marunouman district collapsed. It seems like there was a separate explosion at the drainage channel exactly when the phone booth blew up.
Another explosion near the water drainage channel. Is that why water overflowed into Marunouman district?
Oh, Luke, I just would have taken my shoes off if I was in their position right now.
No. If it was just an accident, there'd still be plenty of drainage capacity. The city flooded because another accident pushed it over the edge.
What accident?
There's a reservoir upstream from the power plant. That's where they adjust the water used for generating power. But the valve that adjusts the water flow is malfunctioning right now.
Malfunctioning?
The valve's locked open, causing water to keep flowing.
I see. So they couldn't drain it quick enough, and it overflowed into Marunouman district.
I highly doubt this all happened by accident.
Yeah, there's no doubt this was intentional. But why?
Better write this down. Attention! Yuma, I believe this is about the power plant, right?
As far as I can tell, this appears like an ideal facility.
This area is at a lower elevation in Kanai Ward, so rainwater tends to pool up here.
And that's probably why it was the first place to flood. It won't open. It's stuck from the other side.
Maybe water is pressing against the door. The water pressure could be keeping it closed.
Oh, right.
Looks like no one is really here. It must be serious if even the security's gone.
Look around. What could they even do?
Power plant office door. All right.
I think that's about it.
Wow, that was rather short.
That should be everything I can investigate here. I think I understand the gist of this power plant.
Arena!
Aww.
If you see a terrorist, applaud!
What was that?
Peacekeepers? What are they doing here?
You are surrounded! Come out with your hands up, and the only punishment you'll receive is a little pat on the head. From Dominic's freakishly strong hands!
Yuma, what do we do?
We can escape through that door. No, Code, it won't open.
Master! Calm down! Right now, we have to stay calm!
Oh, hi, Dominic.
You're out of time. The terrorist really is here. They sold out one of their own. That's so funny. You terrorist clown. Look, Dominic
Honestly, Dax, that might be the most accurate thing I've ever
Sold out
seen.
their own?
We got an anonymous tip you were here. A certain friend was worried about your future. What's going on? Someone from the Resistance reported us?
I'm not sure what's happening here.
Yuma.
Please do it, Fubuki.
Now, don't try moving without permission.
Yeah, Yomi certainly does.
Looks like a regular office. Oh, there's some tea half gone on the table. People must have left in a hurry. Wait, when did you two start holding hands? What are you doing? This is as far as I can turn back time. Fubuki? What's the matter? Did something happen?
I'll explain later, Kurumi. The Peacekeepers are on their way. We need to get out of here.
What? I was about to do the old "you were surrounded, so come out with your hands up" thing. Why are you out here?
Damn, we're already surrounded. We have to turn back time again.
Yeah, I cannot. Once I have turned back time, I cannot turn it back any further.
Oh no!
Hello? What you talking about? Now, at this moment, the main focus is here! If this was reality TV, your faces would be totally blurred out right now. Hey, Dominic, you love throwing terrorists in the can, right? We found some terrorists for you to crush. Squish them into cans and ship them off to Director Yomi. Okay? Okay!
Sorry. If I was
Oh,
just
wait a
bit
minute.
stronger. What do we do, Yuma?
We can't get captured here. The bomb threat, flooding, and Shachi's death. I have to solve those mysteries.
That's where yours truly
Ah,
Right. Shinigami, please help me.
here we go.
Oh, fine. After all, I have to help when asked. The target is the mysterious death of that Shachi guy, and we now have enough clues for that. Here goes, Master. Are your mind and body ready? Rise, Mystery Labyrinth!
So, I wonder, do we grab both Kurumi and Fubuki? Spin. I don't have enough room to spin with my headphones on.
Oh my.
No, we did not. That is correct.
Oh. Time has stopped.
You're not surprised?
Well, this is not out of the ordinary for members
Ah,
of the Blackfoot
yeah.
family. But who did this?
She did?
Nice to meet you. Apologies for the delayed introduction.
Why, thank you for the proper introduction. Pleased to meet you. Low-hanging, spitting butt sweep.
This is terrible, Yuma. It appears we are both falling.
And we cannot get up.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
If time just resumed there, Kurumi just looks around. Where the hell did everyone else go? Alright, if I am rotating files, there we go. All right, chat. We are most certainly not going to finish the investigation tonight, but we will do at least a little bit more here
This
to get
happens
a little
every
bit more.
time. There's gotta be a better way.
Yuma, it appears we are witnesses to a historical moment.
Huh?
I never would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath Kanai Ward. There must be treasures sought by adventurers deep inside. Oh, if I had known this was here, I would have brought along a whip and hat.
Da 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 da.
Fubuki, we're not underneath Kanai Ward. And that's what happened.
That's it!
Huh?
This is exactly the adventure I have been seeking. Hidden treasure inside a labyrinth, traps blocking our way, dangerous monsters. This labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Does she really not get it? Well, that figures. So, you must be the god of darkness possessing Yuma. You got it all wrong. I'm not the god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
She's like our guide for the mystery labyrinth.
Right. If you defy me, I'll abandon you in here. I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. So you are the god of darkness. Then you are plotting to interfere with us. I will not yield to you.
She doesn't get it at all.
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks. Naive? Sheltered? Calling me a skank is one thing, but sheltered? Yuma, I swear I shall conquer this labyrinth. I cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
Fubuki, please, calm down.
Anyway, Master, let's do it again. We've got to put on a fiercer display than ever before for this sheltered skank. Fiercer than usual?
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird way.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I am.
The god of darkness was concealing a weapon all along.
Hello, everybody. Paige just got home.
So I did. Hold in disgusting. No. Gross queens.
By the way, Gay Sun is entertaining stream.
Hello, gay son. We really need to name him at some point if he's going to be our gay son.
I mean, Gay Sun's a name.
Gay son?
Yeah, Gay Sun. Gay Sun.
Gay son?
Gay Sun.
Gay son!
It's like the gay version of Heavy Rain. Okay, was everything okay today?
Yes, I know only because traffic was very bad.
I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you too.
Alright, well, chat, let me just take one brief moment to make sure everything's good with Paige. In the meantime, Gayson, go ahead and entertain the audience. Right up here. No, Gayson! Right there. Gayson, don't fall, please. Gayson, stay. chat, I am back and ooh, man. Just took a gnarly elbow to the face. Oh, all right. There we go.
And yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the god of darkness and stolen her weapon.
Fubuki, you're precious.
Master, we don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with the solution blade.
Absolutely not!
Here, I spat out the solution keys for you. You were smuggling that many keys on you? You must be a serial burglar, god of darkness. Your crimes are far worse than I first imagined. Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth like this? You called me sheltered again.
There, calm down.
She has no problem with being called a skank.
I refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted. For the honor of the Clockford family name, I must fight.
Sheesh, give me a break.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth. I will not lose to the god of darkness. I will conquer this labyrinth sealed in shadow and find the hidden treasure deep within.
This doesn't look very promising.
Oh, Yuma.
Huh? I can see numbers.
Oh, wait.
It looks like a countdown.
That's a bomb.
I told you 1,000,000 times. The mystery labyrinth is the materialized form of the case from the real world. Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
You mean the bomb? Then if the timer reaches 0...
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole mystery labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
Oh boy.
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. A dirty trick, befitting the god of darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure inside. Let us make all haste to obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed dungeon.
Wait! It's not safe! Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone.
Take this.
Although, maybe not. She could use her ability in an emergency.
Oh, I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Huh? Really?
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the mystery labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Oh, now I'm worried. Let's hurry after her.
Oh no, Fubuki, what have you done? Oh, I thought that was gonna be a puzzle.
Fubuki?
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
Those are cues. It's a materialized mystery. She's already buried beneath them.
Oh, another round oddity over here?
Oh, hi, Dominic.
A phantom.
Found you!
Oh, she looks great in that.
You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot who doesn't deserve to live. You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
I didn't do it! When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals. How horrifying. So these are the labyrinth's monsters? You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path? Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you moon kill these things.
Let us do it, Yuma. Hey, Dominic. You're good at doing laundry, right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub.
Ah, yes. Reasoning deathmatch. It's like a Bane tube.
Just admit it.
What are my solution keys? Gun. Alright, let's see.
And faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof. How terrible of you to shoot an ally. You even planted the gun on his corpse. Witnesses up there. You? Reborn of.
Okay, so.
Say.
But
Oh, yep, okay, so with the.
Just
Oh.
Faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
this is the truth.
This is the truth.
No, I'm not the one who shot him. I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off. The security footage proves it.
Oh wow, that one was easy.
The monsters retreated. Yuma, you defeated those monsters! Splendid! I respect you as a fellow adventurer.
I hear now. Hi, Piz, Zano, how you doing?
As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
Warrior of Light? Sure, whatever you
Sure,
say.
whatever you say. Yeah,
Let's
just
keep
go.
going.
Yeah. What's up, Piz? What is new? What is up? What is
By the
on? What
way,
are you
Yuma,
doing today?
Why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances.
Okay, so
Not only
Piz,
was
I
a
want you to
suspected
tell me what
terrorist,
you
but
think
I
that
was
is a
also
list of.
spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
I'll tell you what it is, but I want you to take some
Was
guesses.
there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide.
What
up
do
there,
all those
and no
games
other
have in
exits.
common?
Now
What do you
that
think
does
that
seem
list is
awfully
about?
Suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you'd just confess.
I told you I didn't do it! Whoa, what's happening?
I understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
I know that too! We just need to solve the mystery, right?
Oh, poor Yuma.
Come on, Master, concentrate!
Aw, she's spinning.
This way!
That was quite the surprise.
Fubuki, let's go up there.
Huh? You mean jump on it?
It's alright, this should be fine. Come on, Fubuki! What's wrong? You need to jump over here!
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you?
You can do it, Fubuki. You're an adventurer.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
You can do it.
Fubuki!
Come on.
That was close.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going! Thank you, Yuma. Something is off. I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside the mystery labyrinth.
Huh? Is this the work of the God of Darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte? So you finally noticed.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth. Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Man, Shinigami's trying to be a Dami mommy in this scene. Okay, so Piz.
Hindrance?
I will tell you. The very top list, from left to right, the very top row,
the victim was
is
killed by
games
his
I'm
own
currently
gun,
playing
right?
for my backlog.
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot, and I could smell gunpowder. Out of the 6 bullets loaded in it,
The ones on the
only
bottom
one of them
one
had an
are
empty shell.
the order of stream games, or the rough order of stream games. So right now we're playing this one. Earthbound will be coming up soon, Mr. Bones for Halloween. And then everything in the middle is suggestions that chat has given me to play either on stream or for my backlog.
Which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding.
Like to stream on LUFC, the bottom list, like the bottom row.
I am a hindrance. What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already. You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve. So yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
Yes. Which may or may not be
Fubuki,
stream
are
games,
you
may or
okay?
may not be backlog games. I haven't decided yet.
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
No, Shinigami's based here because she made Fubuki more confident. Said, "Oh, I'm gonna show you."
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
No, this is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family. Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like this.
I am
You're always
curious.
kind of a bitch.
Are you really a detective in training, Yuma? You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even have the title of Warrior of Light.
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too. In contrast, I have nothing besides the ability to wind back time. And my only merit is useless here.
Now, Fubuki, you are so good at giving me motivation.
Too bad, so sad. You're not gonna make it through here.
You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Master, help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat.
Alright, let's see. I have shots. Yeah.
And if you didn't find it, I could have done it for you. You list from some. Your accomplice threw the gun over to you. You planted it in Shachi's hand. One spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building.
Nope, okay, so it's actually this.
Next door.
Not that?
Right.
Except...
The gun oh. Okay.
If you didn't fire the gun, a friend could have
Yeah.
done it for you. You ordered some accomplice threw the gun over to you. You that was your magic best. Where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door.
There we go.
Slash through this mystery.
I was gonna say, welcome to Raincode, Biz. This Tokyo Mirage looking is pretty much the whole game.
The neighboring building didn't have any windows, so the only way to shoot the victim was from the rooftop. But that building was taller than the hideout. If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been at an angle, but the gunshot wound through his head was horizontal. Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring building.
Answer. For chat in general. I'm included in that, I hope.
I get it. Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact. But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up.
So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness. Huh?
That's a good question, Dax.
Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide.
Assuredly. And what are you basing that on?
The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him. And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide.
That actually makes sense.
I would definitely do it. I don't know how much money it would be though, because I have such this image for my family that them watching me play a game like this would just be incredibly funny for me to see their reactions.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
So it must be a homicide.
No! Suicide!
Homicide!
Suicide!
There are 2 doors?
Huh?
Ah, murder.
The letter
letters are written in blood. Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth? Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Sure, that's fine. Let's focus on this problem. Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down, now.
It is clearly a homicide.
Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide!
I think it's a homicide.
Right here!
Nuh-uh. It's totally a suicide.
I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide.
If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door. Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away? See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You better explain yourself.
Very well, I shall. I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet.
Up.
We're trapped!
Indiana Jones. Da 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 da.
Oh no! The walls!
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know!
Yuma!
If it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
Oh, like this?
Boom.
Here, this is everything left at the scene. This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory mask.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden.
We do not have much time.
There must be something suspicious, something that stands out. There has to be a clue. I have to find it.
Yeah, this. So the door had a lock, or what had a key put in it and was locked. The security camera was pointing at the thing, so that wouldn't be it. So I think it's either the gun or the umbrella. Yeah, no pressure. The walls are just, you know, coming in. I'm gonna guess... I'm not sure what the umbrella would actually have to do with it. I'm gonna say the umbrella.
Wait, what if I use the umbrella?
What will you do with that?
I can't use it like a rod for a brace.
I see. Oh wait, how will that stop anything? Could you put that creativity to better use, please? Serious, Master.
Oh, I took a little hurt there. Okay, I think it's the door.
The door! The door is suspicious.
Nope, never mind.
Totally wrong, Master.
See, it's hard to
Use
remember
that
when you
footstep
haven't played this
randomly.
for a week and then you're trying to remember every detail. Oh, I can just do this actually.
right. There's... I know, it's this! This has to be related to...
It is the gun, okay.
Oh, the wall stopped. Looks like it's the right one.
I have used the gun tool.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left, but the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it. You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
Oh, she keeps...
It got even longer. Oh, well, anyway, this gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The junk shop geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place. It's happening again?
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself.
Yuma, over there! Did you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer... Huh? It's not loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Something? Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Will, Yuma? Did you solve it?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be relevant.
Oh yeah, no, he would dislocate his arm if he shot this revolver.
You need my help to solve this? Oh, fine. Since you're so good at begging, I don't mind helping you out one bit. Here we go! Later!
Alright, Hangman, baby! Alright, let's see what pose I'm gonna have to hit here. Dominant hand is his
Go, go, go!
L. E. F. And T. Alright. Here we go. Let's see, what am I doing? Alright. It's hard to lay on a chair. It is hard to lay on a chair.
That's it! It's because he was left-handed! The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand. If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right. If Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way. Which means Shachi is left-handed.
It is amazing that you did not kill yourself with that. You did not dislocate your entire shoulder, Yuma.
Look! The exit! You did it, Yuma!
Oh, it worked.
All thanks to yours truly.
No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction.
What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand.
Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry. Countdown is still going.
Say what you want.
It looks like the numbers
Just the way
by
she
a
said
lot.
that.
You were so close to figuring out this mystery. Let's hurry it up fast.
Yeah, got it.
Ah, here they are again.
Look! Another monster!
Alrighty, we're here as your official roadblock. Huh? You want to know why? Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all, right, Dominic?
You kept insisting it was a homicide earlier, but now you're going with the suicide theory?
These monsters are cheaters! Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters. Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness! Queen of Monsters! I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's not the time to be fighting!
Stop fighting! Yuma, little dog. Stop fighting! Reasoning deathmatch.
Bad luck! Looks like it's a dead end! You can't proceed! Because it wasn't a homicide!
Ow.
Shachi definitely committed suicide!
That claim doesn't hold up! No! Shachi didn't commit suicide! All the evidence points to the contrary.
It was the long con, the
You know
influence.
you're super annoying, right? Fine. I'll crush you like a bug. So what if the gun was designed? The left hand. You can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand. A death by suicide. A culprit fired the gun. No contradiction. It's a suicide.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it still has to be him being left-handed.
Go on. Right.
Yeah.
So you can still shoot yourself.
Nope, not that one.
Say.
Yeah.
So you can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
There we go.
This is the truth! Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand. There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction. When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand, which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. This death was a setup. It's a homicide.
You managed once again to slay the monsters.
Don't mind me. Someone sent me a message real quick.
That confirms it. The homicide route was
Sorry, a
correct.
friend of mine has begun streaming, and I might raid him after we're done here.
Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here. Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side.
There we go.
No! It cannot be! Could this be an illusion she conjured forth? You know, I don't really care, so long as we keep solving mysteries. Just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
let's carry on for now.
So how do you say her name? Is it Julami? Julame. Juliame? Is it Juliame? I think that sounds probably about right.
The culprit made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed.
I see Giome, Giame.
Shachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him hold it.
Huh.
Boating
Why did he go through the
mechanics.
trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use? Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
Maybe the gun was a gift.
Giame.
A gift? From whom?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights
Goyame.
my adventurer's heart.
It does?
Go. Gayame. Gayame.
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide. But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Fubuki's probably it. Like, I like Fubuki a lot. I mean, Desahiko was funny, but he was also kind of weird. I don't know. Everyone has been great. Halara constantly charging us more money was also very funny.
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Yep. Even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
But if you know it was, in fact, a homicide, then the answer has to be here. I have no idea what it could be, but I am confident that you can discover the answer. For you are he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior Light Yuma.
I love the name.
How long is my name going to get?
Man, it's even slow here.
Right here!
That was the right answer, but if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
Where could the murderer have gone?
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
I know exactly where they went.
Follow the culprit's escape route?
You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
Not there. Here it is.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Is it easier, or perhaps,
They used a hot air balloon! The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill-seeker!
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
Well, one moment here.
That's what you're disappointed about?
I guess it could be
Is it
the
easier
door.
to imagine that the criminals simply went back
Ah,
inside through this
yeah,
door?
actually.
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the Peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers. Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route. Ah, as the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs. Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him. What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not? I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here. Yet again, you called me sheltered. Hey, I'm just telling it like it is.
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around, which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
This is bad. We have reviewed all the possible
I think
escape
it's the
routes.
one on the side facing the lot.
Yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysteriful.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do? There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth. Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews? This isn't an attraction at some theme park. Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him?
Ooh.
God of Darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless God of Darkness. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless. You called me sheltered again? How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes... Seriously, are you dead? Quiet, please! Head on right...
The culprit must have been on their roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow, but how? There aren't any other
The
clues of
boom,
a
the
crime scene.
explosion.
Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence? And leave it to yours truly! I'll wring it out of your mind, Master!
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So...
How about when Shachi first called me up, the culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty, leave it to me! What is this daunting aura I sense?
Whirlwind
What are your-
punch.
Do it,
It can't be!
Wait!
She's so proud of herself.
Are you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma. Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Got it.
Okay, I know where it is. I know where it is. It's over here.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall. What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been there? Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body.
Yeah.
Must have buried it in rubble. So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
Find anything, Master?
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
Mystery phantoms!
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about. You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense? He committed suicide. There's nobody to pursue. After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop.
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward. What's with fantasies? I'm saying she committed suicide. You're such it. There is no other culprit.
Oh, I was trying to
No
dodge.
one could have left that rooftop.
There we go.
Doesn't hold up. No, there is a culprit. And there's a way to escape from the roof, too.
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer!
Alright, let me get my drain. There we go.
Be on the roof if it's not suicide.
Oh, I thought that would have done it.
Say,
Yeah.
Where did the culprit go?
you can't escape through the roof's door. You can't escape down the emergency stairs.
Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time?
Oh, I thought that might have been it. See, my button is sticking, which is why I'm getting like a little bit of like weird input delay.
True.
You can't escape through the roof's door. You can't escape down the emergency stairs.
Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time?
All impossible! There's simply no place to run.
There we go.
I'll slash through this mystery. No, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
Alright, here we go.
The drain? What about it? What's that got to do with gleam from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
this, I'll expose the truth.
Oh, I know who it was now.
That's right. The culprit dove into the drain from the roof. That was the culprit's escape route.
Oh, I know who it is now. I see exactly how this shit went down.
They disappeared, but to leap into a storm drain from atop a roof is such an adventurous stunt, truly possible.
I mean, guys, who do we know that happens to be a very good swimmer?
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence, I think that has to be the case. The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the roof right after committing the crime. The Doya district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water. Then, the culprit swam away.
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way.
That's such a good
The
animation.
culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
There can definitely be multiple culprits.
Why? We defeated these monsters already. The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here? And now more drains have suddenly appeared. What is happening? Master, you have to make up your mind and jump.
Spin. 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 Spin.
This way! We actually made it.
I felt as if my heart would jump out of my chest. It's not over yet. Look over there.
Oh, here they are.
Looks like all the suspects are here. Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once. They fled. Then we better chase after them. Chase scenes are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
There are only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them. If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the Peacekeepers. At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeepers toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had
I love
set
his
out
running
beforehand.
animation.
If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be
I love the
easy to
high
shake off
stepping up
pursuers.
front too.
As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them? If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is. But how long will they keep running? At this rate, there's no end in sight.
Don't worry, Typh. I do think I am going to end stream here shortly because one of the things I was talking to Paige about earlier is I need to help make dinner tonight. So you might be free to do drafting a little bit more here in a moment. And I think we are going to end on a right before we select who is the culprit.
Water tank?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is to solve mysteries.
Huh?
So this game does autosave in the Mystery Labyrinth, right?
Come on! I'm counting on you, Master!
Got it.
Well, cannot save now. Okay, well, you know what? It will be fine. We will be good. I will play back to whatever it is next week, but who is the culprit? We will find out next time here on Master Detective Archives Raincode. We did realize it was somebody in the Resistance, and we'll find out who next time. Thank you for everybody for coming here tonight to a shortened stream, but still a decent stream. We will be streaming again next week, and we are going to be approaching the final, or the non-final boss song comp, so stay tuned next week for more rules on that. Malum, thank you for coming, and thank you for the resub right at the end of stream. Like right at the smack dab end of stream. So everybody, thank Malum. Say hello to Malum. And, you know, the timing is impeccable. But yes, next week, stay tuned for some more song competition stuff. I have to go make dinner. But until next time, everybody, thank you for joining me here for Duder Democracy. And I'll see you all next time for your next level experience. Have a good night, everybody.